welcome back to Bookmas. Today we are going to be building my December TBR, and it will be our last time seeing TBR checkout challenge, as today we will be playing Shrink the Shelf. Guys, I am literally so excited to play this. First, we need to go through all of last month's points and figure out all of that. Have all of the cards here. Okay, let's just lay them out. Also, we got a dining room table, which we haven't had since I made a game. I don't think we've had one since maybe April. Maybe even earlier than that. It might have been like March. Anyway, so now it's nice because I can actually just play the game at the table instead of having to like use my ottoman. We had a love letter to whiskey. Oh, this one was best Goodreads rating. This one was on Kindle Unlimited, which I didn't know. Literally, you can see that I'm listening to it. You can see I'm reading it right now. Let's see what percent I'm on. I don't know. It's really good. I just started it kind of late. So let's see. I am 14% into this, but I mean, it's a big book. It says I have 5 hours left. But I mean, it is, let's look, 575 pages. I am really interested. I'm definitely gonna finish it and keep reading it, but did not finish it. Right now it is making me kind of sad because I don't know anything about this book, but it opens and like it's two best friends, and like clearly the one best friend is in love with the other friend's boyfriend, which I don't love. So that was best Goodreads rating. Haven't finished that one yet. Then we had a cover I dislike. Did not even pick this one up. This month was kind of a slow reading month for me. And I did read a lot of other things, but they weren't necessarily the things on the TBR. It was more of a Kindle feeling month apparently. So didn't get to this one. Want to though. So a 2023 release was The Love Wager by Len Painter. This was 5 stars. I'm doing an October-November wrap up as part of Bookmas because I didn't do an October wrap up, but combined I think it's enough books worthy of a video. This was so good. I'm obsessed. Oh, here's our old score. I'll put the score right here. We had 40 tokens before, so now we're up to a +1, so we're at 41. Was this a book I've had since 2020? I think so. And this was also so good. This is Furyborn. I really want to pick up the second and third book. I don't know if I'm going to do that this month. I would love to be able to put them on the TBR this month, at least one of them. That would be great because I would love to keep reading this because this was so good. It had kind of a slow start, but I really loved it. 5 stars. Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes is what I will be calling my mood read that I had. I read this because I wanted to go see the movie, and I gave this 4.5 stars. Also, I think the book is way better than the movie. Shocker, I know. This one is really upsetting. A Fire Endless was an author I've read before. And guess what? I didn't read this one either. I didn't even start this one. I want to read this month. This was one of my like must reads of 2023, so it might end up being on the TBR again this month, or I might just read it regardless. Animal/creature in the title. This one I also did not know was on Kindle Unlimited, so let's check. I'm part of the way through this one as well. I am 20% through. This one and A Love Letter to Whiskey I would like to finish ASAP because I'm already invested in them, and this one's not that long because it's a YA fantasy. It's like a little under 400 pages, but I'm really liking it. I love Gilded Wolves. That's a series that I don't feel like enough people read. And then White Hot Kiss was our dice roll. I started reading this and was I just wasn't feeling it. An old card I used for a bookmark. I got to page 27. Do with that information what you will. But yeah, I only read 3 of the 8, which is probably my worst month so far. It was our first time playing more than 6. Okay, my challenge was I earned a book token for every book I read that's been on my TBR since 2020, and I only read these 3. Well, I read other books, but out of these, the only one was Furyborn, so that's another +1. So I'm only up to +4. So I've got, I think that's 44. And then our potential power-ups for our final time of doing power-ups. There are no power-ups in the new game. It's a little bit different. I could have gotten additional book tokens if I read a book because it reminded people of ACOTAR. Didn't do that. I did not read any thrillers. And for 2 tokens, I could have gotten an extra token for every fantasy I read, but I literally only read 1. So there's no reason to do that. So we are ending with 44 tokens, which I don't even know what kind of book haul that would be. Let's see. 44 divided by 3. So if this is your first time watching or you forgot book tokens, the conversion rate is 3 book tokens is a book I'm allowed to go buy. So that is 14 books. Maybe we can look at, maybe I'll do like a book outlet and Second and Charles Hall. That could be fun. I will either make a book haul video or I'm going to put the books in. I'll probably make a separate video and tell you guys what I end up buying. I'll probably do a book haul video from my 40 points. It'll be fun. Let's all say goodbye. Say goodbye to her. Also, look, she was really reaching. Where is it? We were really reaching the end of our journey here. So, good thing we have a new one. Out with the old, in with the new. So, here is our beautiful new game. I'm literally so excited. I love the box. This is the prototype. This is not the final version. I do already have a video up of me unboxing and going through everything and explaining like some of the differences that I've already decided that will be happening between this one and like the final version that you guys can buy. Like, I think the text is too close to the edge, obviously, so like I'm gonna bring this down, but I think overall, don't you guys just love how it wraps around the box? Also, like, the back of the box has the 2 different ways to play on it and like a fun just little description thing. We're gonna set her up. It already looks so official. We have the reading tracker, so this is the new way of keeping score. I'm gonna go through everything, not in as much detail as I did in the other video. Also, I'm gonna do some sort of pouch. I haven't decided, but this is gonna be how you like shake up all the tiles. But let's take everything out of here. So these are the new challenge cards. There we go. There's the challenge cards. Here is the meatball and the dice. So each, same as the old game, each prompt has its own tiny little deck of cards. I'm just kind of doing my best to shuffle. I also added in, this is so exciting, a holiday pack for December, and I think I could even use this in January and just take, I think there's like only one that's like Christmas specific. The rest are all wintry. Okay, these are the blanks to add prompts, which I'm not gonna do. The guest choice cards, red. Normally I will probably speed through this, but since it's the first time and some of you might not have seen the unboxing video, I figured I would show you guys all the goods. So, art prompt. Also, I'm literally using something that's going to be one of my husband's Christmas presents to hold all the tiles right now. The numbers prompts, genres, which I need to take some of these out. So this one, I'm not keeping horror in there. I'm also not going to keep nonfiction in there. That's better. Those were not going to happen. So there are 10 genres in these, but obviously you can like pick and choose what genres you get in. Like, I don't read horror. And I really don't read nonfiction, but I'm definitely not going to read nonfiction right now at the end of the year when I still have so many books that I want to read. And then our last deck is our Raven cards, and I'll explain those in a second. So then here are all of the tiles. So these will get placed on the board in lieu of like the spaces from the old game. I've knocked this over so many times. Is it worth having it up? I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna take all of the tiles. There's 46 slots on the board, but I have 54 tiles, I think. But now I'm gonna move the camera, shuffle them all up. Shuffle. I'm gonna move the camera so that you guys are in a better spot. Okay, so now I'm going to take out the tiles and place them along the board. Okay, so maybe I'm not the best shuffler, but this is what we've got. So if you didn't watch the unboxing video, the Raven cards, which is this little prompt, this is replacing what were the bookmark cards, which were like the special like plants and stuff and like the globe and everything that was on the board. So now landing on this can either make me like move forward or backward, or I have to draw more challenge cards. Everything else is still the same. So the way the game will work is I'm gonna roll. So I've got my dice, I have my little meeple. My person's gonna start right here. All of these correlate to a card over here, one of these prompt categories, and I'll roll the dice and I'll land, and I will go all the way through the board until I get to the finish. There's no penalty for not reading all the books, but there is a +2 bonus if I do finish all of the books that I put on the TBR. I also get 1 point for every 2 books I read in my physical TBR if they were not on the TBR. This is the score tracker, so every point I just color in a book, and it goes up to 100 points, but there's a ton of sheets, so you can go as many points as you want. Same conversion rate for me, or every 3 points is going to be a physical book I can buy. I think you guys know all the categories, but I'll go through them. Guest choice is red, mystery prompt is orange, which is just all the prompts that really didn't have a category. Title specific prompts are yellow, cover specific prompts are green, number prompts are blue, genres are purple. This is the mood ring, which is a free mood read. And then I already told you guys about the Raven cards, and then the little snowman mug is a holiday winter prompt specifically. To start, now what we're gonna do is we pull 3 challenge cards, and I'm going to pick one that I wanna try for the month. Earn a book token for every retelling I read, max 3. Earn a book token for every romance trope I read, max 3. Or earn a book token for every mystery I read, max 3. I'm probably not gonna get a bunch of retellings, but if I'm reading a bunch of holiday books, I might read a bunch of different tropes. So I say let's go with earn a book token for every romance trope I read. Then these 2 can go back in the deck. Okay, so I wasn't sure what dice I wanted to use. There's 46 spots, so I think I'm gonna start out with just 2 6-sided die. That is a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And our first one is one-word title. I'm not sure. Last time I did one of these, I did not have many of them. Did I count the last time? It's like if you don't count the, I feel like there's a lot more. Okay, blood leaf. 1. Am I only gonna have one option? If you don't count the, there's another option. There's a couple options. But if you're counting the, okay, what if we don't count the? Because otherwise I literally only have one choice. So there's the bodyguard, the immortalists, the cartographers. Oh my god, wait! We don't have to count the. Because I could do Kingsbane, the second book in the Furyborn trilogy, which would be so exciting. Perfect. That worked out so great. That is a 6 and a 1, so a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, a holiday one. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. A book with dessert on the cover. Okay. This is one of the holiday ones, so I would love to pick a holiday one. So I have Love Light Farms, but it does not have food on the cover. I've got Nick and Noel's, but it only has a tree. I'll move I have like a little pile down here. I have Blame It on the Mistletoe. Also does not have a dessert on the cover. Okay. What book do we think has a dessert on the cover? Does Wreck the Halls? Why is this one so hard? Okay. I don't have anything about food. On the cart, but there's not a single one of these that has a dessert on the cover, so I'm gonna look on my physical shelf and see, but I may have to draw a new prompt. All right, I've got them. what's it say? I can't read backwards. A book with mistletoe on the cover. Okay, we already know we have a bunch of those. Any of the holiday ones, I think they all had mistletoe. Nikki Noel's doesn't, but Love Light Farms does, and I think so did Wreck the Halls, but I really want to read Love Light Farms. Blame It on the Mistletoe also does, so Blame It on the Mistletoe has it. Okay, this is going way better than the other one did. And then, does Wreck the Halls? Yeah, Wreck the Halls does too. It's kind of small. Okay, so we could do any of these, but, and I would love to read all 3 of these this month. Can I do that? Questionable. So, Love Light Farms, I really want to read, so I think we're going to go with that. Okay, solve that problem. That was crazy. A 2 and a 6, so 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A raven. The bookstore is having a huge sale. All books are 50% off. Move up 5 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another one. Okay. Your most anticipated release of the year got pushed back another 6 months. Go backward 2 mystery tiles. Okay. 1, 2. A book that won an award. Okay. An award. Don't they normally like say on the cover? Wow, the first one I pulled. Winner of the World Fantasy Award 2018. That is crazy that I did pull that. Let's see if any of the others have something on the cover. I feel like Ready Player One has won something. I'm sure I could probably Google like every book, and I'm sure like every book has some form of award given to it. Oh, I feel like The Nightingale. Yes, it's won a bunch there on the back. Any others? Okay, The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna is also got awards. Let's look into the choices we have. Okay, so Jade City is a fantasy that I'm really eager to read, but obviously, again, that is starting a new series. Now, these Kristen Hanna books, I've not read Kristen Hanna. My friends are like practically begging me to. Let me read like the first page of both of them. Okay, both of those sounded really good. Let's look at Jade City. It is on my like winter TBR, so we'll do The Great Alone. That is going to be a bit of a setback. That's a 5 and a 1, so another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. An author's debut. Okay, another one I'm not sure about. Never mind, I know. Powerless. We're gonna do Powerless. Done. Done. That one is the easiest one so far. I literally, I said I had no idea, and then I immediately knew which one I wanted to read. This card is a nightmare. I need to film the video of me reorganizing my TBR. Okay, yay, Powerless. A 3 and a 6, so 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my gosh, I'm really landed on the Ravens. Books are flying off my shelves. You're looking for a little extra challenge. Pull 3 challenge cards and keep 1. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Earn a book token for every special edition or book subscription book you read, max 4. Earn a book token for every genre you read, max 5. Earn 2 book tokens if you listen to an audiobook. Okay, I don't feel like I'm gonna read a ton of genres, probably just fantasy and romance. I've got an audiobook in mind, so I think this is the smartest one to keep. A 5 and a 6, so 11. That'll help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow, I'm really landed on the mystery prompts. A book I know nothing about. Okay, I feel like I read most of my book descriptions. I honestly don't think I know what Better Than the Movies is about. I definitely, you know what I actually don't know anything about? My Christmas books. I know nothing about them. And I really should put them on the TBR because this is the only time to read them. That would be strategic. I have zero idea what Wreck the Halls is about. Blame It on the Mistletoe, I think I kind of know what it's about. Naked Noel's Christmas playlist, I also have no idea what it's about. So we have both of these. I could do either of these. And then let's see, is there anything else I really wanted to finish, like to read before the end of the year that I don't know anything about? Ooh, you know what I really don't know anything about that I've been dying to read? Indigo Ridge. Okay, you know, we'll stick with these. I feel good about that. So, could do Wreck the Halls, Nikki Noel's Christmas playlist, or Indigo Ridge. Indigo Ridge is just a book I really want to get to. Obviously, these are 2 Christmas books. My only hesitancy to putting Christmas books on the TBR is like, I'm either going to be in the mood for them or I'm not going to be in the mood for them. But if I do like a Christmas reading vlog, I could do these. Okay, how many pages are they? Let's look. This one's 384. Let's do Nick and Noel's Christmas playlist. I'm not super stoked about that, but I don't know anything about it. Should I learn about it really quick? Oh, his girlfriend cheats on him while he's overseas. Oh, this one's also set on a Christmas tree farm. Okay, 2 books set on a Christmas tree farm. That's fine. Oh, it has like 3 puns with Christmas songs. It says, if Noel can turn Nick's blue Christmas merry and bright, this year might be the last Christmas Nick spends with a broken heart. This year they'll be rocking around the Christmas tree as a couple, as long as Nick's ex doesn't go standing under any mistletoe. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this, but maybe I'll do a Christmas reading vlog and I'll feel more justified in reading it. A 6 and a 1, so 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A book title that starts with the same letter as my first name, okay? An S. And then I'm sure this will get us off the board unless I roll 2 1s, a 4 and a 3. So we're done. So we need anything that starts with S. Silvered Serpents, which I've already started last month, so that might be smart. Starling House. I really only have 3 that start with S. That's honestly really surprising. I feel like S should be a more used book letter. Okay, I mean, I could maybe do this. Let's read a page. This one is a Peter Pan retelling. It's Straight On Till Morning by KJ Sutton. So I don't really know if I want to do this one. And then Silvered Serpents is the sequel to Gilded Wolves, which I did start. I'm like, I don't remember what I said, 10%, 20% of the way through. Let me see if I have anything else that starts with S. Okay, you know what? We'll put Silvered Serpents on here again because I'm already part of the way through it and I feel like that's a smart move and it'll prompt me to finish it. Silvered Serpents it is. That worked out. First time playing. I'm really excited. It was so fun. Let's go back through all of them. We have one word title, Kingsbane. Book that starts with the same letter as my first name, S, Silvered Serpents. A book I know nothing about, Nick and Noel's Christmas playlist. Author's debut, Powerless. A book that won an award, The Great Alone. And a book with mistletoe on the cover, Love Life Farms. Here is the stack. I think we'll see if I get through it. It's pretty thick for the end of the year, but it's only 6 books, which is a lot more doable than the 8 we did last month. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are so excited about the game. And if you're not signed up for the newsletter, please sign up. If you're interested in the game, we will be putting out some information soon once we get some more info from the manufacturer about pricing to let you guys know about how much it's going to be and when you can get it. But thank you so much for watching and see you guys next time.